Crypto is dead, at least according to countless media sites, investment banks, institutions, and all the big name players in the space. But when you're diving a little bit deeper and looking at what they're actually doing, it's not dead at all. So today's video, I want to talk about a few major things going on in the crypto space that goes against everything that we're seeing portrayed in the media. First of which is that we're seeing major articles, major media sites say how crypto is dying, how it's dead, how it's never going to recover. But the interesting thing here is that first thing is with VCs. We've seen VCs pour billions of dollars into crypto and blockchain technology projects during 2022. We see that a new report from PitchBook shows that VC investments in 2022 brought in a total of $6.5 billion in 2022, $879 million in just Q4 of 2022, and this is record-breaking numbers. By no means is this dead at all. We've seen that just in the last week or so, there's been a $4.75 million round into a project called Earn Alliance, a $70 million round into Ramp Network, a $15 million round into Roboto Games, $3.1 million round into NFT game called Burn Ghost, and we're seeing many more, like a $72 million round into market maker called Keyrock. So when you're seeing all these media sites and major investment banks and even VCs say crypto is dead or stay away from blockchain technology, or it's going to be impossible for the market to recover, just look at what all these major investment companies and VC firms are doing with their money. They're doing the exact opposite. They're pouring billions of dollars into the space. So remember, don't look at what they're saying. You got to look at what they're actually doing. I want to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our channel partner, Chrono.tech, and its very own token called Time. This project has been going against the market and performed very well over the last 3 months when much of the market has been collapsing. Chrono.tech, symbol TIME, was founded in 2016 with a vision of transforming the way that individuals access jobs and businesses connect with contractors. It is an entire ecosystem that includes many products, all designed to streamline global access to work and payments. After checking the project, here's a few key points. The first is Chrono.tech operates the biggest crypto freelance platform called LaborX, and it seems like there are some special perks for TIME holders. The second is that the token is already listed on tier 1 exchanges, including Coinbase and KuCoin, and the volumes are very decent considering everything going on in the market. Third is that Time token will soon be listed on 3 other top exchanges. And the fourth is that from December 22nd to December 27th, you can stake your TIME tokens at 6% per month. This is a 30-day fixed promotion, and you can enjoy an APR of up to 72%. So the subscription period, like I said, is from between December 22nd and December 27th. So take advantage of that. One important thing to note is that there is a duplicate token called Time on Gate.io. So just make sure you don't confuse the two. This project is definitely worth checking out, in my opinion, because it's transforming the entire freelancing and business space. Right now, Time token is in the accumulation zone, right between $53 and $57 per coin, in that $50 per coin range, and it's gearing up for a massive breakout. So use the link in the description, check out the Chrono.tech and Time token today. The second thing that we've seen is that in terms of Bitcoin accumulation addresses just neared a record high of 800,000 accumulation addresses, despite what has been going on with FTX and all the major bankruptcies in 2022. What we have seen is that right now, HODL-only Bitcoin wallet addresses are climbing closer to the 1 million mark. And according to Glassnode, accumulation addresses are defined as addresses that have at least 2 incoming non-dust transfers and have never spent any funds. They say that we have seen this number consistently increase over the last few months, despite everything going on in the market. And you can see this chart right here, which shows Bitcoin number of accumulation addresses just continuing to break through record high after record high. Right now, well over that 800,000 mark, getting closer to the 1 million mark. So that is something that very, very counterintuitive to what everyone is saying with the market. Well, really what we're seeing, in my opinion, is that a lot of people in the market aren't planning on selling anytime soon. So we're seeing a lot of people who have Bitcoin, who have bought Bitcoin, are just saying, okay, I'm not going to do anything with this. I'm just going to put it in this wallet, just leave it here for a year, 2, 3 years, and we'll come back then when we see markets recover for nice profits. So that is what I think we're really seeing. In addition to just Bitcoin accumulation addresses, we're also seeing that Bitcoin exchange withdrawals have dropped, plummeted to a 7-month low, as users have completely flipped and made a 180 to what they were doing just a few months ago. What we saw with the FTX collapse is that when FTX had its collapse, when we saw all these different bankruptcies, everyone was rushing off of crypto exchanges. We saw over $3 billion withdrawn from crypto exchanges on a single day. We saw that everyone was so afraid. And everyone was saying, not your keys, not your crypto, take your crypto off of exchanges. But actually, we've seen this entirely flip. On December 25th, the latest data that we have seen for exchange withdrawals, we saw that there was only 9,352 Bitcoin withdrawn from exchanges, which is a 93.5% drop from what we saw on November 14th with all the FTX drama, when there was over 142,000 Bitcoin withdrawn from exchanges. So what we're really seeing now is that things are starting to calm down. We're not seeing as much fear in the market. We're seeing big money players like VCs pouring money into different projects, and we're just seeing fear subside, which is great. That signals that the bottom of the market is basically here. Doesn't seem like we're going to get any lower than this because we're seeing big money players pour billions into the space. We're seeing fear among retail investors die down, and we're just seeing things not as volatile right now. We're seeing a lot of just low volatility days, low trading volume days, and now we're just waiting for another big catalyst to push us into positive territory, to have some sort of bullish catalyst for the market. Next thing I want to talk about is going to be some things in terms of regulation, because this is a major deal for the future of crypto. What we've seen is that Japan just recently announced that they're going to be unbanning foreign issued stablecoins such as USDT in 2023. This is a huge deal. Japan is one of the largest crypto markets in the world. They're always making major developments and major improvements in the blockchain and crypto space, and they are expected to lift this stablecoin ban on all foreign issued cryptocurrencies in 2023. This is going to allow for more trading, more adoption, and just more exposure in the crypto market for you people in Japan, people who want to invest in the Japanese market. So this is something that is going to be very important. We could see the US-based Circle issued USDC could make entry into the Japanese market. We're going to see USDT as well, and this is only going to help push and promote crypto long-term, help continue with widespread adoption, help get more and more people into the space. Last thing I want to go over is going to be with what has been going on with crypto lender Vault. Crypto lender Vault had applied in Singapore for bankruptcy protection from creditors in July of 2022. It signed an initial agreement with Nexo in that same month, and many people had thought that these negotiations were still taking place, that there was going to be an acquisition of this crypto platform Vault by Nexo. But according to private messages on Twitter from Vault, Vault said that we were previously exploring a potential acquisition by Nexo as part of the proposed restructuring plan. But to provide a brief summary on what has happened over the last 5 months, our discussions with Nexo have unfortunately not come to fruition, and the deal is basically dead. So what we're seeing with that is that Vault, if you had any funds there, I have some funds on there as well. We still don't know what's going on with the platform. They're still in talks with companies for potential acquisitions. They still have filed for bankruptcy protection in Singapore, but we'll have to see what happens with them. Ultimately, right now, it's pretty obvious. Crypto isn't dead. Many platforms, many exchanges, many games, many projects are consistently raising funds, building, and now is the time when everyone seems a little fearful in terms of retail investors. Now is the time when everyone in terms of volatility really isn't trading. Now is the time to really be doing your research, taking advantage of opportunities, and getting into these projects, exactly like VCs are doing. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know if there's any projects you guys have been looking at as of recently that stand out. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.